Okay, hey, how you doing? I'm ready to do the next phase of the 12-foot gardens. I was able to borrow a rototiller from a friend of mine. So I'm going to rototill this one just the way it is. This is the control garden. I'm going to be putting leaf mold into here like I have in all the other gardens, but there's going to be no biochar in here, and everything else is going to be the same. And as we show the rest of the gardens, these row gardens, I'm going to rototill the whole thing. And same with all of the 12-foot gardens. They're all going to get rototilled. What I'm going to do though is before I rototill these, I'm going to come along with the trimmer and I'm going to cut everything off. Then I'm going to rake half the leaves and the cuttings. I'm going to rake those back so they're out of the way of the rototiller. I'll rototill this half, and then I'll move everything over, rototill this half, and then spread everything out. And I'll do the same thing with all these 12-foot gardens. Because really, I mean, trying to rototill all this right now, I'm going to give it a shot, but I got a feeling it's going to be a real problem. Like I said, I'm going to start there. I'm going to see what it's like, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be a problem with the tall grass, the long grass, the weeds, everything like that. And so I think it's going to be worth the time to take the trimmer and just cut everything off, rake everything back, and then rototill. But we'll go from there. So hopefully this thing restarts on the first pull, and we can see how it goes. As expected, pretty tough going, and it's going to take a lot to cut through the sod. And then again, there's only, let's find out here. Oh, well, I'm getting good news. I'm down about 4 inches and I haven't hit clay yet. So once I get this sod broke up and can get down into it, hopefully we've got a little more topsoil to work with than I thought we did. We'll go from there. Okay, I think the jacket can come off. We had a rain shower come through, but it's gone by now. Actually, little bit of moisture, didn't get that deep, but hey, softens up the ground. Things are looking better than I thought here, and I'm going to show you with the shovel. Put that on the fence. I've been going backwards, pulling the machine backwards after I got the first couple passes done and got it started to chew up. So now I'm going to finish the last 2 or 3 passes over there. And then I'm going to clear an area and dig down and see how deep the topsoil is. Pick this corner first. Okay, so here on the edge, rototiller got down about 4 inches. Okay. And another 3 inches or so, and then we hit clay. Okay. Over here. I think I'm just touching the clay now. Not yet. Okay. Actually, interesting. Okay. It's sporadic, to say the least. But there is clay, but it's not exactly hard pack. Better than I thought it was going to be. And you know, 3-4 inches of this clay after the topsoil, and then it gets into better soil again, it looks like. So there we go. Well, maybe things won't be so bad here. That'd be good. That'd be good. Well, right in the middle where I want the Canadian red cherry to be. Because in the middle of each 12-foot garden is going to be a Canadian red cherry tree. And then there's going to be high bush cranberries and Saskatoons and some other perennial flowers and shrubs, berry type shrubs kind of thing. And then again, the outer 3 feet all the way around is going to be a vegetable garden every year. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of funny. I can show you now on this one again. But, so, it almost seems like there's a little bit, there's the topsoil, then there's clay, and then there's better soil. And that could be a result of some taller grasses that grow in here that were let go to be taller. It also could be the dandelions doing their job, digging down with their deep roots and breaking things up and moving things around. Okay, then we're really into clay. But that is a good foot down. So again, I think I'm okay with that. We're gonna fill these in and prevent a tripping hazard. So the next step is I'm going to get this all leveled off, and then I'm going to cover it in leaves about a foot thick, and then wood chips about a foot thick, and then where I need to, I'll move those back and dig the holes for the trees and the shrubs and that kind of thing. And yeah, and then next year we start gardening in these. So I'll have all of these done this year, and next year we garden in them. Again, another thing I'm going to do this year though is I'm going to plant some wheat in all of these, and that is just in case there's any residual chemicals in the soil left over. The wheat will suck that all up. The wheat will also root down fairly deep too. That'll help. And then I'll cut that wheat and burn it, And that'll ensure that if there is any harsh chemicals, we get rid of them. There we go.